Hello everybody and welcome to another video on this channel. Now today's video is actually an exciting one for me. As you could probably see on the title, yes, I'm going to a new country and I haven't been in this country ever. This is my first time I'm going to Saudi Arabia, and yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to pause the video to say some things about why I've been uploading that much and all of that. So yeah, I know I haven't been uploading that much, and I'm sorry for that. But that's because that I've actually been busy behind the scenes. I've been busy by studies. I've been busy with this trip, and by the time I'm making this video and publishing it, I'm already back in Denmark. So all of the videos I have them on my computer and they are ready to edit. But after I came back from Saudi Arabia, I was ill. That's because the change of the temperature. So when I was in Saudi Arabia, it was like 40 degrees Celsius, and when I came back, it was like 15 degrees Celsius. So when you come from a hot place to a cold place, you automatically get ill. And then I also had a little bit of studies to do, and yeah, so now I'm finally free. So I have the time now to edit the videos and publish them. So that was all what I had to say. Now let's continue with the video. So it is currently like 9:30 in the morning and I've just packed my things. We're about to go and catch a train from the Hartossup station. So it is leaving in about like 20 minutes, so I'm going to go to the station. Okay, yeah, so we came a little early than we expected and now we're waiting for the train to arrive. This is the train we have to take. It goes directly to Copenhagen airport, also stops at Ørsted and Tornby. So yeah, and yeah, so I'll take the train and I'll see you at the airport. Okay, so I'm here at the Copenhagen airport and yeah, we came a little early, like 2 hours before our flight comes, but we have like time. So right now we're just waiting for the family and then we will get through security because we've already checked our baggage, like was our hand baggage. So yeah, so I'll see you on the other side when we go through security. So we are here at the terminal where we have to get on the plane, and it was a long time from the main lobby. It took us like 10-15 minutes to walk here. That's what you get if you buy cheap tickets. You usually have to walk more and walk to the terminals that are way further than the cheap expensive tickets. But in the meantime, now I have to wait like 1 hour for the plane to get here. So in the meantime, I can speak.
For passengers traveling to Singapore with Singapore and Star Alliance flight SQ351.
So in the meantime, I can actually speak about why I'm going to Saudi Arabia and all that. So this plane actually are flying to Istanbul in Turkey, and then we have to wait 5 hours there. to wait for the other plane to then go to Saudi Arabia. And why I'm going to Saudi Arabia? That is because that I'm going to perform Umrah. So Umrah is an kind of an introduction to one thing that you have to do once in a lifetime as a Muslim, and that is Hajj. Hajj is also translated to the pilgrim. Yeah, that is why. And then we also going to visit some historical places in Saudi Arabia, mostly in Mecca and Medina, and then also Islamic places, and yeah, just famous places, mostly Islamic places. But
Last
yeah,
and final.
so now you know what type of content you will get in the next videos. Yeah, okay, so I'll return back to you when I'm on the plane or about to go into the plane. Now this is where the things got a little bit messy. Now, when we landed in Turkey, it was perfect. You know, it was a clean landing. Everything was great. There was a little bit of in the start of the when we took off from Copenhagen airport. There was a little problem with the suitcases because there wasn't enough place, enough storage to fit the suitcases. But we made that work. But when we landed in Turkey International Airport, we got on the bus and then drove to the terminal, and that's where the problem, or not the problem, I would say that our bad experience happened. So when we got in the bus and then we drove to the terminal, and that's where two guys came in front of the terminal and stopped people from getting out. So these two guys were police, and we didn't know because they didn't have a badge on them. There weren't any police, if they had that belt on with all the stuff. There wasn't written police on anything on their clothes. So we didn't know. So what they did, they stopped another family and they said, "Come here with us." And then they saw my brother. And they said, "You, show me your passport." My brother, of course, showed his passport. Everything was fine until the guy who took the passport was about to leave with the passport. So my brother was like, "Why are you leaving with my passport? Can you give me it? So I will, of course, follow you, but can you at least give me it? Because we never know. It could be someone who's trying to steal our passport." So when my brother said this, the police officer thought it was a threat, and I didn't know how, but he was saying that he was disrespecting the police or him. So he took my brother to a room. So in that room, my brother waited for like an hour or two. I don't know exactly how much, but at the same time, the other family that got stopped were also waiting for one of their family members to come out of the room, and we found out that they were also from Denmark, and we had a little good conversation with them. But we waited a bit, like an hour or two, and then he came outside, and my brother was still inside. So I asked him, what's happening? I mean, why is my brother inside? He said that he was disrespecting him and the police. So what they did was to take his phone and just let him sit there as a punishment. Yeah, so there was a language barrier, and my brother didn't know that, all of this, but he didn't know that this guy was police and all that. So what they did was just like wait another like 20 minutes or so, and then they just said to my brother, you know what, just go. Originally, we had like 5 hours to wait in the airport for the next flight. So, and with all of that things happening, we only got like, when we got to the terminal or the waiting area in the airport, there was only like 2 hours remaining for the next flight to come. And then, yeah, we got all the things we did. We prayed in the mosque inside the airport. We took on ihram and all that. So yeah, that was just like our bad experience. I wouldn't like accuse anyone in the airport or something, but I would just say that it was a bad experience. We didn't know that there was the police and all that. So yeah, let's continue with the video. Then finally we came to Jeddah International Airport. And yeah, so this airport is actually very beautiful. I mean, I haven't seen a very luxurious airport that Jeddah is. I mean, I will assume that like Saudi Arabia is a like very rich country, so of course their airport is going to be big and beautiful and all, with different things. But so what I didn't expect was the metro in the airport. So when you were coming from the terminal, you can take a metro directly to the main airport, and then you will see this big aquarium, and this was like very beautiful. There were big sharks, there were a lot of fish, a lot of big fish, and it was actually very beautiful to see this. And this is like a unique thing that they have. I don't think any other airports have this. So from there we just got a car, and I didn't film this because like we didn't have energy and all of that stuff. It was like midnight and all that, and we got all the like 1 hour journey from Jeddah airport to Mecca, or to the hotel that we stayed in. And so we performed also Umrah, or my first Umrah. And of course the first Umrah always has to be the one where you are focusing the most. So I didn't film anything, and by the time that we was finished with the Umrah, it was like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. So we just came back to the hotel, got some sleep, and yeah. So that was all what I had to show you guys in this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you have any other recommendations that I should do, any type of content, and I've already, switched a little bit of with the type of content that I am doing in like a couple of videos that you will see. If you have any recommendation or anything, just comment down below and I'll try to see if I can make that happen. And lastly, if you want to follow my socials such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all of the links are going to be in the description. And yeah, that was all what I had to say, and I'll see you in the next video.